back in the world of the right and the right fish. Hee hee. Oh man, throat's a bit clogged up. That's better. Whew. Right. We are back in the Wrath of the Righteous. Though, given how long it's actually taking us to do stuff here, we might not actually finish a chapter. Let's act before I move back. We head back over to the Lord of Trades. Trading. Because this is taking a long time. I mean, Act 1, I should say prologue, and the first act in Dresden, the first acting to Dresden were like quick. But it looks like in Act 3, things really expand. Hey, there it goes. Also, I forgot entirely to do the musical interlude at the end. Yeah. Right, what are we up to? Apparently, if we get stunned in this chapter, it will fail afterwards. Know thine enemy. The price of knowledge. I have a feeling that going to the Ivory Sanctum and back again does not, in fact, end this chapter. Okay, well, that's fine. Watch your step. Reach the Hell Knight outpost. The Wayward. Okay. Middle game. Max all Crusader stats. I mean, we're doing pretty well on that front. I don't know if I've got like what. Did I still win the log? The Wayward. Thing of the Wigan, more than nothing. I don't even know where to begin that one, but I didn't told the win the log about the other bit, so I'm not gonna bother. I suppose I should run for the streets. See what's happening. I mean, it's a play thing to do. I'll just teleport straight to the outside door. No, but when people are wearing light armor, it's probably fine. And wizards don't wear armor, so they're also fine. Alright, let's find out what's going on. We'll have Ember, then Wendowog, then out the exit. Okay. Oh, I'm the Lord of Dresden Castle. The Crusade is my home. I've lyrics or something, but I can't be bothered. Magic. Okay. Nothing happening here. At this point. mongrels. You don't understand. If you don't tend to the woundish, they might get infected. Our tribesmen will get a fever or even worse. An entire epidemic might begin. Excellent. The future has no place for weaklings, and those whose bodies can't handle the wounds will die and stop burning the rest of us with their presence. And the rest will become stronger and tougher, hardened. I am culling my tribe. Your tribe? What do you think you are, a queen? This is not the way the Nevers live. What are you arguing about? Notice that Saul still can't shake this delusion that he is chief of the Nevers. He thinks being old and frail will protect him from my wrath when my patience runs out. It won't. So stubborn, but hint cautious. You are young, you are spiteful, you've seen little and no little. I'm still responsible for the tribe, and stop threatening me, because I am mightily old, which means I'm not afraid of death. Wendawag, show some respect to someone who's been your chief your whole life, all your life. Wendawag frowned, but her voice is uncourteous. Of course, master, I didn't want to make you angry. Forgive me, wise soul. Of course I will listen to your advice with attention and respect. The agreement spark in the eyes of the humiliated huntress. Soul shudders. Thank you, Commander. I appreciate your support. In return, my apologies to Wendawag. She is our new chief, and I am merely her advisor. From now on, I'll try not to disappoint her with my lectures. She's too merciless to her fellow tribesmen. For her, all of us are tools of war. If Kipsh gone like this, the tribe will be bled dry. They're definitely not a tool of war, soul. Don't be afraid. A great future awaits our tribe. When only the mightiest remain in its rank, they will produce strong and hardy offspring who will inhabit the lands we conquer. We will also be useful. They'll shed blood to nourish our new lands. I can still be the leader of the tribe. Strange times. I let the young make new roads for the tribe in the new world. Of course, I never pictured Wendawag as my successor. You pictured Lan? That spineless scum? Enough whining. I'm saying, if Lan was leading the tribe, you would still be sitting in the hole you call your home. You should thank destiny for sending the tribe to lead like me. A patron like our master, of course. We're trying, Commander, but everyone can speak in the tribe. That's our way, even those who argue against the chief. I don't give a damn about our ways. You may only talk when I allow it. Now, remember, soul, you are trying my patience. Your experience is useful for managing a tribe. I won't hesitate to rip your fat heart out if I even suspect you to defy my authority. It's hard for them. The sky, the sun, open space. All this is new to them. Many of them are scared. Keep close to the ground. Look for burrows to hide in. But our new mighty chief doesn't leave them the right to be scared. She ordered to drive everyone out of the basements and drains they were hiding in with sticks. She said the next time she would send warriors with sharp spears. Get the very idea that retreat back to the caves is even possible. From now on, the Nevers live on the surface. Soul waves you off. Rex, what about them? They don't live, no, just exist. I'll look after them, but they only want to eat and fight each other. Feel sorry for them, but it can't be helped. Truth be told, it's frightening. Strange sounds, no ceiling, smells like something. It's hard here, but again I don't cough as much as I did down there. Sun's nice too. Oh, and I got the Priestess of Ayamade. Making me a nice Sherman's, just lovely. And still, this is not my world. It's for the young ones. As you wish, Commander. Send them into the battle. I admit it, you didn't want to kill Lan. I could tell. Was surprised when the wolf burst out laughing. What? You saying I felt sorry for him? Ha! In that moment, all I felt was pleasure. Yeah, not getting past me. Windows lets her sound sincere, but not entirely. For an instant, her smile looks more like a wince of sadness. Yeah, people are going to be living on the surface. Maybe we should change the name Nevers to something more appropriate. No, it's a glorious name, and we'll not give it up. It holds our past, our glory and our strength. Let the descendants know where we came from, let them understand how hard it was to survive in the caves. Oh yes, master, my father was chief of Neverhome, and his blood was in my veins gave me strength and will. In times of hardship, Nevers must be led by powerful, cunning, and merciless chief. Do you know anyone better suited for the role? No, me probably. Fair fight. In a fair fight, are you proud? Drifts half closed and he arrogantly pronounces. He was never my equal. I'm surprised that some people thought you could be chief after Sol. I'm the only one worthy of being a chief. He's only alive thanks to your mercy, master. If you hadn't spared him, I'd have hung him upside down and gutted him like a cave lizard. We must get to Famelic blood. And awaken the power that lies dormant in our veins. Interrogate every demon and cult I can get my hands on. Until I find out where we should look for Savermelek. If you don't learn anything, I'll immediately tell you, master. Rest assured, master, I will personally kill any weaklings that disgrace my tribe. Yeah. She'll come forward when she's got to the info. Now let's find out where this bunch of Hell Knights are supposed to be located. Wow. Did I not heal him? I guess not. Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather keep my nice, lovely turn-based. I can plan what I'm doing. Now, where's this thing with a... Oh, Hell Knight's Outpost. That's nice and close. I can't teleport that, unfortunately. I have to have my Doomsday army take care of stuff. Everything comes there. Demon army, but not the invasion armies. Wow, that's a big split in the rock on the floor. Well, before we head anywhere, Doomsday armies, where are you? Oh, skulls. There you are. Yeah. I mean, you've explored all the way down here. Well, lady gets in run. Another defeat. Boost my guys' morale. Keeps them going forward. You. Allowed. That's what I am. Wait. That was just ridiculous. This went bang. And I can even summon a new squad of men. Ooh, we found the treasure. The monsters that posed the Crusaders were truly abominable. Their bodies manifested weird mutations, extra eyes, unpaired limbs, mouths in their bellies, and withered half-grown heads, helplessly dangling on their shoulders. The leader of the heinous cohort was just a pile of moving flesh, who struggled to retain its humanoid appearance. Even as it died, it continued to stir monstrous brew in a large, rotund cauldron. Shuddering with disgust, the Crusaders peered inside the cauldron and managed to retrieve some of its hideous contents. Chunks of bodies belonging to demons, mortals, and other unknown creatures, twitching convulsively. Still alive, the soldiers did not know what to do with this vile trophy, and delivered to the commander. Thanks! Voracious Jumble. The mage Zimus was famous adventurer and a wicked fighter. His feats, now seldom recalled, were countless as his scars. Zimus was not driven by thirst for fame, but by a rare sense of responsibility, inherent to his nature. Therefore, the day when the brave mage lost his arm in a fight with a werewolf became his tragedy. How could he, so strong and solid, retire now, when so many still needed his help? Without second thought, Zimus took an arm from a fallen enemy to replace his own. Thus his decline began. For years, and again, Zimus took the limbs of defeated enemies to heal his wounds. Zimus turned from a hero into a monster. It was rumoured that there was no actual flesh left of the body that he had been born with. First, Zimus was shunned, then driven away, and finally declared a monster. The mage fled into the wasteland to become an ominous legend people scare their children with. Thanks, guys. I really wanted that trophy. That was something I truly wanted you to get me. And I will be in the cup. I think that's fine. As for the Hell Knights, huh? And I need Reginald. Huh. Well, considering I'm stood right next to them, yeah, it takes no time at all because I'm stood next to them. I'm stood at the door. 17 hours. Nice, a fine trip. All just is healed up. Excellent. We are not tired. That's good. Das is good. See, we got him, but because his animal companion isn't always out, I don't always get the bonus on it, which is unfortunate. But I'd like to have the bonus on it. Oh well. I'll do 7 to 13 with you. You can give it 10 to 16. It's a bit more better. You can use it. You can use it. When the rogue use everything. 8 to 14. Sealer gives the best damage output with it. Which is funny because it's a holy weapon. Should have been the shop and sold some of this rubbish off. Darn. Oh well. Just more. We've arrived! Woohoo! I don't know why they said outposts deep in the lands. Like, no. I've already conquered this territory. What's down here?
Time to practice my combat ability.
I will get your bait you down there. Wow, you took strength off him. Blah, 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 blah. I'll get you eventually. Let's go run down here. Now I can cast a better Scorching Ray than he does. See? significantly better. And one of them goes to kill you, so... Right, here's my Triceratops. Oh, seriously, where's the Triceratops? It must have been collapsed. Kill, please. Yeah. You know, I never saw a chance.
Might be treasure.
A cat. Grand Owl of Wisdom. Can't engrave with a name, doesn't fit its appearance. Once activated, it grants the unit a permanent 1, then vanishes.
Knowledge is the key.
Is that a one and done item? And how long does it last for? I really have got some weird stuff in my inventory. Personal. Put that in a second. No. Okay, going there. But I think I've just... Ah. So he's granted me a +1 on all everything. Well, that's handy. I mean, my knowledge of Arcana just went up nicely, so... Yay me. Definitely sort of thing... I don't even know why I'm carrying the book. Good item. Why on earth is Reginald's beast?
Your orders, Commander.
Nope. Reginald scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise into the air, giving away the location of the Hell Knight outpost. We must hurry and remain very, very alert. The last thing in this very place, we must go the area. Yeah, I'm about asking him that because it says normal stuff.
Watch out for trouble.
I want to come down with something.
They will break against our resolve.
We make it attack them! Yay! We're going for it! We're going for it! Aha! Yeah! Oh wait, they're close to me.
Cover me, all right?
Oh yeah, you're the back.
This is not an option.
Down into the there.
The light take you.
Did. I need to reorganize a formation. There you go. Just do that in the middle of combat, no one notices.
I'll get you. Yeah, I've done damage. Ooh, ooh.
Now I'm gonna die. Wow, they struggle against my magic attacks.
I'll rip you apart.
Ah, you missed.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Just instant hit. Suspicious traveller. A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally someone's here, and it's crusaders too. Please help me. I'm all alone. I don't know what to do. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who was supposed to be arrived at this lost escort. He looks dispassionately gripping the handle of his weapon. No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work for... I guess I will. I see your aura, cultist. It's that of a liar and a traitor. I don't believe you. That recalls and surprisingly definitely jumps away from you.
Close ranks.
Foul of virtues.
No match for me.
I could have got you easily, you know. Well, again, you do beat the ever-living tar out of things. I'm going to think I won't be able to get you. Do anything else spells? Yep, vampiric melee shield. Now you have smite of 2 types. And I'm going to beat you up now. Hi. I don't need that. I don't need that right now. Nope. Put shield down on myself. Now. Bludgeon him. One less demon. Splendid. Being so cold is wrong, Rigel. There's no harm in taking pity on the poor rich. Even though he proved to be a tool of our enemies, there's nothing bad about feeling things. Poor thing. He was a thrall to a demon. Perhaps all the captured cultists were possessed by demons, and they assaulted the knights when they thought the moment was right. A reasonable assumption. Let's see what else we can find out. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have failed. Had it rough if you hadn't have unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim of that the knights return to the outpost. Move out.
On your whim.
Oh, they can't. The gates are wide open. There are no signs of weapon damage, claw marks, or any trace of magics. Oh, let's face it. The Aeon does make this slightly easier. You know, as you can't lie or trick him.
Keep your calm.
You know, the Aeon's eyes see everything. Hi, Reggie. The Hell Knight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only pillars of smoke from their fires to testify of the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regiel in the slightest. He especially scans the empty camp as waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Kiranda. Knight Commander, at last! I've been dying to meet you! Come on, don't be so sullen. Come over here and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. You know what I see? A trap. The Count's wide gesture encompasses the entire area, then nods at Succubus. And it's bait. What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I see you can make yourself quite at home in our camp. What do we have here? One of those black-armoured blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats its her eyes instantly. And captured. Stubbornly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits down next to the demon. Let's talk. Why is this camp deserted, demon? Kiranda, my name is Kiranda. As for the camp's inhabitants, well, that's a long story. Man, don't you think we should refuse the demon's requests? Now, like permits himself a nod smirk. Sometimes it's useful to know your enemy. Alright, let's talk. I want the loot down there, though. I hand joyfully. You have no idea how eager I was to meet you, and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? I could always have been something more comfortable. Turns to Darian. With my fingers, Kiranda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man, dressed in the whites of Serenia cleric. Rien cleric. I can look like this. So likable, so trustworthy. Or do you prefer... This is my favourite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their minds. The demons playfully pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this fast demon. Oh, Sir Knight. Do tell me, aren't you bored of yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you are blind, and your vice is the greatest of them all. Pride. I got to do chaotic, but I got a perception check here, which we passed. Which one? You said you knew I was coming. How? How did I know? Well, we all have our store of sources. Perhaps I can tell you all about them, Commander. If we can establish a certain friendship. Are you the pre-shows, or do you actually have something useful, meaningful to say? Question grows serious. I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hell Knights. Ugh, no denizen of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. Seriously, it's ridiculous. But now, on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader. And before 1,001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so... exciting. I even heard that part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving her demon lords when instead there's someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iomade of yours right away, but I have many, many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you, any shape you desire, remember? I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, Demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insinuations. Tina's tail suddenly springs up and its tip gently caresses Reginald's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet. I'm not interested in your personal use, but I could do with some information about your fellow team. Anything you know? I'm looking to go on Devil, so I don't... I'm pretty strong on this one. Besides, I've already got succubus back at camp. I mean, literally have succubus in my crew. These fellows follow power. They will follow the strong, those who are mighty, and those who can get them what they want. They'll stab you in the back first chance to get. Fine, but I'm not used to giving up so easily. The demon chuckles. Want me to convince you? Here's a little tease. You asked me about the Hell Knights from the camp. They locked themselves up in the outpost main building, scared out of their little wits. Go let them out. I'll join you later and tell you everything I know about the plans of my former allies. That's a serious conversation, so we'll have to be very thorough. Reginald's expression is difficult to read, but he does not seem very happy. Through clenched teeth, he says, "Come, we must examine the building." Son! Any loot around here we can get our hands on? Anything? No? Just this thing? Boo. Well, loot. I like loot. Loot's good. what's going on over here? Few mortals apart from the Hell Knights would dare settle next to the hotbed of the Blight. Oh, well, that would be bad. Oh yeah. That's the Blight down there. I have no qualms whatsoever about joining up with the demons. Getting a demon in my crew. I mean, some of those big guys would be really handy frontline fighters. The outpost is in perfect condition. Everything appears to be in its right place, and there are no signs of battle. Oh, apart from one befoul of He's at the beginning. I've not seen a single person in this fight. Oh, I missed loot. Someone run back and get it. So we send the guy with the shortest legs. At least he runs quickly. And back he comes. Run! I don't know why your beast of burden isn't here, but run! The Hell Knights have sin orders on them. Reggio doesn't have one. Security checkpoint. A precautionary measure. Highlighted characteristics of Hell Knights flanks to the entrance. Nope. Outside the dock. A tall man wearing black armour and full helm salutes you with a sword. Right, Commander. You have rallied to our defence. We will force a retreat on the onslaught of the demon Kiranda and her lackeys. We held the position for as long as we could, but we are sure to perish without help, outside help. The Hell Knight adds in a hushed voice, many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid out the wounded in the back of the outpost so that the demons couldn't reach them as easily. And silent and calculating as he studies the night. Some were, they arrived just before the attack. Most of them were among the wounded now, but the rest fell in battle. You can use defensive spells to make sure. Those possessed by demons cannot cross magic circles against evil, for example. You're lying, but you cannot hide your deceit from the gaze of an Aeon. A slight smirk. I was hoping you would see through their ruse, Jubel, and I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness will save you, mortals. No Hell Knight would hide up in here.
Time for words has passed.
Literally, dude. Angler of Vices. Like, no, seriously, demon dude. No Hell Knight would sit in here. Annoying thing to do. Oh, you've got precision evil. There you go. Angler of Vices. You're the big one. Ooh. Mythic Sorcerer. I like the sound of that. It sounds like we get points. I'll take Mythic Experience. Everybody, under my gaze. Look into my eyes. Now you're paralyzed. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't fail the second one, but that's good damage. I mean, he's got 200 health, but that's good damage. Deep Shadow Demon. 5 points, point blank, yeah.
Beg me to stop.
Straight up Hell Knight. You still have your sword on, so smite him. Now run over there and beat him up. Oh, Sukawise. Kiranda. Hello. And this whack. Oh wow. Are you going evil? Hope, hop, hope. Resolve. This is a prayer. What does prayer do? He needs offensive spells.
Distract them from me.
Stab. 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 Surrender. Actually, no, there was this shadows. I remember that. Well, I got meat, but I got maximize anything else. Body, hell raise. Not sure. Angle of ice kill read. That worked. See them.
No match for me. All is for you.
May of exhaustion. Insanity. That only work on her.
Into the fray.
I want him out of the picture. Oh, I almost killed him in one salvo.
Kneel before me. You are nothing before me.
Nope. She's not wanting to help. Oh well. See you later, boys.
Time to share your treasures.
We're good at combat. Oh.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Remember my name. Wenduag.
Ah. Wait! The ugly shadow hisses. You ransomed my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot that I... The fallen, sure it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss. Do with it. Hand over and get lost. It's yours. The abyss awaits me. Nothing awaits you now. The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In dying agony, he squeezes the encloser's neck, his claws practically tearing the man's throat out. We vanquish the demons, but we don't know where the hell next from the camp are. Cast a certain glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it's best. Then we must leave. It's time. Yeah, we're gonna get poked and then heal. Used us. They pulled our strings like marionettes. Hell Knight. Hasty Breaker. Might be nice. Chandra. Let's collect it all. Don't kill me, please! No point killing them. Well, Karanda was waiting in the back of the room.
Can we rest now? No?
Ah.
How about now?
Fighting the Bleaching. Practical guidance by Guse Nuridin. Nordiquinia. You foreshadow their malady behind. He does not cling to people until they mature. Color your skin. You know, ease you into your new life. Give you a new lease of life. Handy. Pick it.
You asked me.
Broken.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Alright.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Break it. 40 minutes to do that. Oh, well, got magical scraps. Wood waste. Dusty remains. Damn. That might be the loot. Unlikely, but it might be. You never know. Nope. They're not here, which is weird. I'm gonna go to Chalice. Nice, I suppose. So they never did answer the question of where did the knights go. Oh. Hello. Ref leans on a longsword. At last, how did it go, Paralyx of Duringe? You will receive a reform report, Renif, just like everyone else. And these must be the 3 missing chapters, right? Of course. Original pauses, then deliberately continues in a louder voice so that most of the other knights can hear him too. Everything happened was, in a way, a show. We received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded them and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the main commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiends swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. How could any of them miss opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact, they suffer from vice far more than anyone else. Now the critical bit. A drink of beverage. My reasons. Even though the Order knew a lot about the new commander's behavior, the information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it was also always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. And so I suggested that they meet with Kirandra and her cohorts. So you were testing me? Yes, I was. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without second thought. Lowered his voice a touch. And yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the Crusade and our shared cause. We are a vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes. I can't say I'm happy with the results. I trust this verdict of mine will serve as food for thought. Of course it did. Our main force was positioned nearby, and you were all ready to advance. And the first real sign of trouble. I was not going to deprive the Crusaders of their commander, and sow chaos among their already sorely undisciplined ranks. Well, I understand your concern. I don't begrudge you this test. Bows quickly. I'm glad we've reached an understanding, and I am sorry that I had to resort to such measures. Now that we've discussed everything, there's yet still a small matter to attend to. Yanka Ankled, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Paralyx of Duringe. We speak about your role in the recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed him misleading information. How should a Hell Knight behave in this situation? Dryly, as he tries to feign composure, a Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders. If the commander orders the direct they contradict the tenets of the measure of the chain, or go against the interest, then the knight must report his commander to the higher order commanded. Order command. Piercing gaze bore into the young knight. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir. I did do so. It was some kind of test for the knight commander. It didn't seem right to me, but you don't have my permission to blabber excuses, knight. You gave him an order. Now you want to punish him for following it. Well, if the commander deems my verdict faulty, we shall postpone the review of your actions. Dismissed. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander. Excellent. Now we have a full night. Everyone's here.
Success.
800 XP out though. Yeah, that's done. Manage a sip. Shame. I'd have helped. I would have had the that demoness in my crew. Oh well. Oh, I thought of you while everyone just walked over slowly. Knight Commander. Let's see what your truck has for sale. Excellent. I can rid of my rubbish. That was good gear, you know, from our people. Yeah, it's mostly rubbish. Unique named ones tend not to come in multiple flavourings, in multiple things. Oh, the Martyr's Testament. Ring becomes vulnerable to fire, but also gets a bonus to unwell saving throws and immunity to mind affecting conditions. Not bad. That wasn't exactly not a good thing, to be honest. Anything else I can sell? My mountain of stuff. Yes. Fortunately, yeah. That's for meat. Scraps. Most of this is a scrap. There's no thing for that, it's just there. Easy and plus important. Ooh, you got some nice stuff. Holding. No. Hell Knight helmet. In case anyone wants to put a helmet. Hell Knight helmet on. You got some nice stuff, but a lot of it's yeah, a bit too thing for me. Not too pricey, I haven't got a small fortune, but skill checks, helmet, and then bonus to say AC. Vigilant Watch, Spear, Battle Forge, Warhammer. One-hander, but full plate free. Wow. Ready. You have Carpus. Well, that full plate free. Apart from the -5 armor check and penalty to thing is not. No, it's only 1 point better. Not really worth it for only for a single point. I can make that with other stuff. Okay, I only just rest. We're all connected. So, Knight Commander seriously going to rest in our base? Yes. For what reason, may I ask? Because, quite frankly, we can.
A hedgehog has spikes to protect its soft underbelly. What about you? Come on. You can admit it. You lash out at anyone who gets too close because you're afraid of intimacy, right?
My carefully crafted facade lies in tatters. You have unmasked me. I am tormented by my comfortable, luxurious golden solitude. Incidentally, comparing me to a hedgehog was rather charming. From now on, you can call me that if you like.
Failed to weaken the corruption. Oh well. Nothing happened. Given we'll just stealth abilities. Hey, he's back.
Decide already.
No. I refuse to. Yes, he keeps taking all the gear off him. I give him stuff, he takes it off. Next time I look at him, he's gone. I'm not sure why I want to put this on. It's a temporary creature. Saddle up. So he's a large creature. I need a... Well, I need an even bigger one for put me on one. So I'm getting him out. I need a horse. Right. Well, that's a little bit of a waste. I mean, we got some points. 100 points, that's good. But other than that, didn't really anything happened. I walked in, beat up some demons, walked out. Good to know. Broken cart. Major consuming items here. Crimson dusty dust. He's the core of the riddle. Heart of mystery is down here. Maybe we get to that when we call the riddle. We rested for a bit, so hold on. Crusaders being wants me to do something. An archaeologist Laphamias has arrived in Dresden and seeks orders with the leader of Crusaders. It was an interesting adventure. Decrees. Fate of the Jumble. Raising heroes. Help from Queen Galfrey. Strengthening the diplomacy. He's on that one. Raising heroes. An army of thieves wish to join Crusade because may let go of this horrible habits and become true heroes. Paladins and marksmen. Mission 3, that's what crowns, that's fine. That'll rank up. Logistics. Command. That's diplomacy apparently. Why that diplomacy I do not know. Can't enhance it increasing with the army yet. Wolf Riders. Oh yeah, my scouts and the Wolf Riders. Nice. When did I get church guards? No, seriously, when did these guys set up? Okay, which army actually has... Okay, Wolf Rider... You march up north. You meet them, not the other way around. Wolf Rider's in. Okay, that leaves you. And there's only one army who has yours infantry, and that is the guy set in Gloomy Gorge. So I got 40, so I can get there. No, no. Here you go. So that's pretty good. We now only have 100 of these guys. That's a minimum of damage output of 1,000, 1,300. Well, these guys whoop them. Whoop them. They've got more health, but they hit a lot harder. 29 to... Eesh, that's some firepower. You're set to go there, so... Right. Leave that. Go back to my heroes. Hiranas. So on the road. Get ready. Well, it's on the beastie, so that's fine. Ancient Ghost.
I will guide.
Hello. You're surrounded by a lonely, empty landscape. In front of you, a solitary figure stares into the flame. Fire. The flames illuminate his ghostly form, but his features are concealed beneath a mask. You hear a muffled wail of the wind in the distance, like a child crying for his mother. Well, would you look at that? An adventurer has arrived. The figure's face is hidden behind the mask, but the sound's friendly, although you detect a tone of sadness in his voice. When he speaks again, however, his tone is cold and emotionless, as reciting a text he memorized long ago. You are searching for ancient knowledge, but the path to the heart of mystery can only be revealed to one most worthy. However, all it takes are a few small steps to set you on this path of discovery. So put yourself to the test, answer my question with knowledge you possess, and prove that you are worthy of possessing far greater knowledge. Who are you? It does not matter. I am not the answer. I am not the question. I am simply the one who asked the question. And why? This is a test. Anyone who wishes to learn the secrets of creation must first prove their thirst for knowledge. You will be rewarded if you answer correctly, but do not be afraid to give the wrong answer. These questions are simply one of my many tests. I will show you the way to the others. That is my duty. It is why I am here. What is the heart of mystery? It is a hidden sanctuary of knowledge, where the secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. The voice is flat and lifeless. The heart of mystery will only open to one most worthy. Secret knowledge must be earned. Will you walk this path to the end? Will you become the first among many? Ask me the question and I will answer. The question is not intended to be difficult. Figure gestures with his hand and a leaf appears. He holds it out to you and you notice that it is almost as big as the palm of his hand. The leaf appears fresh and vibrant. Tell me, to which tree does this leaf belong? Nature check. You recognize the leaf immediately. It comes from a Lepenia tree. There is no mistaking its distinctive shape and colour. The Lepenia tree is also native to Sovieren, the magical and mystical homeworld of the elves. This is a leaf from the Lepenia tree. The tree is not native to the Galorian. All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you have taken the first step towards acquiring great knowledge. The heart of mystery is now open to you. Solve its riddle, and you can continue forward. The secret of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search. Also, I have a scroll of blow people up in 1 second. Oh, thank you. A strange melodious sound fills the air. The ghost stands up hastily. I have been released. The demonic spell is gone. Voice has changed. His tone is no longer cold and emotionless. We got a scroll Hellfire Array, scroll Bull Strength Mass, scroll Summon Huge Fire Elemental. Oof. Big boy. Listen to me, adventurer. I am a dead man forced to keep an eternal watch. I am a spirit bound by a spell. Magic forces me to say all this nonsense about knowledge and rewards. It also prevents me from telling you who commanded me to condemn me to this fate, or what happens when the heart of mystery. However, there are other things I can tell you. If you have, you will have to hurry though. I only have time to answer a single question before the spell sends me back to the oblivion. I will remain bound to the heart of mystery until someone solves its secrets. When that happens, I will be given my freedom, and I can rest in peace. But so far, no one has been able to accomplish such a feat. And there are many who have tried. So many. The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence as some burst of magical energy surges through his body and he disappears on the screen. Oh! Buckery!
Focus on the goal.
So, a lot of people have tried doing this, and no one has succeeded.
Watch out for trouble.
It says something. That there are so many who have tried to complete this task, and all have failed. I mean, it doesn't help that the first thing is a leaf that's not even from this planet. It's a bit of a mean starter. Question, if you ask me. It's like holding up a computer, a smartphone to them, saying, "What's this device?" I don't know. It's not been invented in our world. Call the riddle and we're just going to feast that way. And every sanctum's there. Call the riddle. Here's for the other person. Also, I have no idea how to go about doing the Telenderev's quest line. And finding out what... Let's be good. In a cave.
There are many roads to success.
Anything outside? No. This whole area is one cave. Yes, this whole area is a cave. Alright, there's a call riddle we go. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who designed this bleeding trap? Oh no, it's one of these.
Focus on the goal.
I don't like these. Oh, someone stand on side when I do this.
Wits about you.
Oh, I don't have anything for it. Yay! Strange, I do have. I don't have any slabs. Okay, that means somewhere in this room. And there's supposed to be a room with a lot of slabs we pick up.
Watch out for trouble.
You can't do the puzzle if you don't give me the thing to do the puzzle with. Wait, that means there's a... Oh god, that means there's a... That means there's a thing out there with... Okay, so it's a completely useless area to us because we don't have what we need to actually do the puzzle. that's over here.
Keep your calm.
That's called a mystery, so...
There are many roads to success.
And none of them start here, apparently. Yeah, that is available. The Royal Parade is available again. What's the main also disgusting feast? Collect. Drawing merchant. Sure. He might have good stuff. I don't save very often. Hello, salesman. I'll destroy you. No. It's good to find you sometimes. You often provide like nice stuff. I would really appreciate if you had a bag of holding. So this one's 4. It's not bad. That's nice. Which one do I have? I'm not wearing one right now. But I gotta go armor brace of 5 right now. I'll have that. That might be a bit, that might be a bit of stab. Evil, protection from good, more. Other things are fine, but we have so much stuff on us, it is ridiculous. I should really transcribe that at some point. See, I keep all those, anything that says usable ingredients I keep. I see I got these. But I never found what I can do with it. Never found a thing for that, so... Yeah, that's some money with this. Only unfortunately don't have a thing of, bag of holding, which would be really nice. Yes, I know, it conflicts with that, and that's a better one, so it won't get the armor on it. 821. Strangely, I got armor class 24. How does that work? I kind of want the bonus 5 competency bonus on the arcane knowledge, so I am like good at that one. Ooh, we are lawful lawful neutral. Well, I can still go for the devil's thing. I mean, the Aeon will be happy now that I'm lawful neutral. So he'll be happy. The Aeon's quest. Burner of the Aeon will be happy now that I'm lawful neutral. It is time to look in the mirror eyes. Remember your achievements and past judgment, your initial contradictions. Because you've gone into the lawful neutral category. Essentially, the Burden of the Aeon's whole quest line is simply to make you go lawful neutral. Is to slowly push you into neutral. Then, see, if I stay close to the boundary, when I then become a devil, I can then take I'll get a quest line off the devils to go lawful evil. Oh, that's all I got killed. Oh. Attack on Titan!
Cover me, all right?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I'll rip you apart!
Crush him!
This one's mine.
The inheritor.
Guide my blade. No. Ah, heal. Yay. Yay. I'm gonna punch my walk. But it's better than being hit by him.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Well, I should say it's better than seeing them get punched by him. Ow. 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 He hits really hard.
No match for me.
I am natural armor free. Wow. That was a nice little trick. On the other hand, we can now make blazing parfait. Change the life spin. Not a bad little one. Okay, there's an exit here. Exit there. Purifying solution, skin lower coat. When it hits an enemy, stop it. I'm reading. First time around, must pass Hodge's fading test. Or be partially skinned. Ouch. That's no fun. Sounds rather unpleasant. Well, considering it's all tired, apparently, I do a pretty good job. I do have like 101 buffs on me right now to make me do a good job with this stuff. Yeah. More stuff. More loot. Yeah, first aid kit. Any other loots? Well, looks like I'm literally picking up the weapons. Okay, I suppose we loot here. I don't see a highlight, so... No? Ah, there it is, hiding in the ground. And we're out. We are ready! I do have to go back and look at the mirror. Time to look at the man in the mirror. You know what? Yeah, I'll teleport home. The other squad is just sat watching Drizzen. Unfortunately, I can't like put him in like a rest mode. I got those two, but if he had leveled up in that, like, he could have the troops. Fortunately, all that's left now are the high-end stuff. I don't think it'd be an option to Is he also at level 1? Assign General, Recall General. With all benefits provided by General, you will not be able to assign the General to the army for 3 days. No, that's fine. I'd rather have a thing to train my generals, thank you. I mean, she's getting strong. If she gets some more marksmen, that'd be great. Might start being able to crush some of the demons' armies down here, get us some real strength. Whereas he, on the other hand, is just absolutely destroying everything. With a pulse. Coming for you. Unfortunately, I don't know a way to, trade XP amongst my men. You guys are brave. Stupid, but brave. I gotta go first, I'm not even that far! Well, that went 3/4 of the cultists. And that went the rest. Which was that? Ah, headhunters, bandits. If we go to here, he won't be able to get us. You know what? Not that much of an issue, to be completely honest. You know what? Let's do magic. Oh no! Yeah. The final 32! Oh no! I don't have to move. I literally have to move. Ah, he got to me. These archer squadrons are absolutely monstrous. La la. I didn't lose any men because they just never stood a chance. Not with his firepower. Hey, you got myself a bow. An eye for an eye. 1 to 4 damage. Unexpectedly, the enemy's leader's tent turns out to be a ship shape and tidy. Behind glass, an Arcanium Magical College diploma hangs on a post. In the chest there's a ceremonial graduation robe and several magical inventions and patents. The brainchild of the late cultist leader. One can only speculate on the tragedies that made him lead such a wretched existence. They won't pay me. I'm gonna go into the petrified. There's only one outpost here, so just capturing this one thing will take the whole territory. If I'm allowed to. I don't think I'm allowed to go there. Let's see, who else? You're just stood there. You know what? Go join them. Okay, I've got nothing else this time to do. No, select him, not the army. Yay, we get rid of one of the stacks. Okay, in terms of stuff, the streets, burn of the Aeon. Well, let's go to the Citadel because people want to look at me, talk to me. So then we'll eyeball my mirror and see how that feels. And then with the archaeologist. I know the man in dusty travelling clothes waves at you. His face is tanned, but his eyes are bright. Commander, aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lafmius, the antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me, though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. You have a criminal order. What are you hiding? Looks at you intently. Then his lips curl into a thin smile. I have nothing to hide. Perhaps you've mistaken me for someone else. I advise you to think twice before throwing around such accusations. The job I'm offering you will be profitable for us both. An antiquarian? Do you sell anything? Alas, I don't. They call me an antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. If you understand the principles of archaeology, sometimes even a shard or an old oil lamp is enough to shine light on the darkness of history. What do you want from me? I am planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I only need help from a strong, skilled warrior. Not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground. But it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a fear that once upon a time a great battle took place in these caves, and many relics and artifacts were left behind. If you're waging a long and difficult war, help me uncover the secret of the dragon burial ground, and I will give you all my savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to clear the way down to the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit the place now? I'd like to know a few details. Why do you want me to get personally involved? You could ask me to send an armed escort. I don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they are ordinary soldiers. After all, what if we discover a treasure down below? Will they resist the lure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep an expedition secret, even if my competitors promise them huge sums of money? No, I'm sorry, but I'll only rely on someone who is trusted by the Queen. Where did you get this map? I bartered it from the ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound. I doubt even he understood how valuable that map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain. Tell me more about your theory. I am interested in dragon history, from the days of Apsu and the creation of Dahak up to now. But dragons are reclusive creatures, and don't enjoy discussing their history with strangers. Sure, we know about many historical conflicts involving dragons, but as for larger scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep it quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark. Ah. Okay. And then suddenly I found a map that identifies this cave system and its surrounding area as a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic of their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and in death. I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there, but who fought whom, and for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new hitherto unknown page of history. Apsu was known as the god of metallic dragons. In the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I am afraid to say, he sired many creatures in the multiple worlds. His kingdom lies far beyond this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. The Hak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction as her creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. the Hack fought alongside his father and the other gods to defeat Rovagu. Yet after the battle he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu, once and for all. He still dwells in his hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Gloria. Such is his uncontrollable nature. I see evidence of that. Of a raging battle was fought there, and perhaps also evidence of the reason for such a conflict. Dragons were not gathered together for such a large battle over some petty, inconsequential feud. Oh no, they must have had a serious reason, and that, perhaps, is the biggest mystery of all dragonkind. I believe your guard's out. Fine, I'll help you. Mostly we get a new quest line. Splendid. I shall immediately head for the caves and entrance and await you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait below, I fear I know nothing about them. Hey, Elizabeth. Commander, we got trouble. Your companion, Wenderwog's, she's gone berserk. She wreaked havoc on the tavern. Their casualties, we must intervene. What happened? A drunken brawl that turned into a stabbing spree. By the time I left the tavern, 2 people had already succumbed to their injuries. I can only pray to Iamade that the number of dead won't rise while I'm away. I'll deal with this personally. We should hurry. I fear the worst. Alright, when the world I have to beat you, smack you around the floor, I will do. Why are you killing people? Wenwog seems completely at ease. Despite being surrounded by guards, she grins at them, as if daring them to come within reach of her blade. She stands with all the dignity of a mountain lioness that has broken into sheepfold, and is not one bit perturbed by the appearance of a few frightened rams. Wenwog, the commander is here. He will put an end to this madness. Lower your weapons. We don't want any more casualties. Ah, more victims. Anyone else want to join these 2 losers? The huntress nods casually at the boys. Her speech is slightly slurred, but the alcohol is not deprived of her deadly grace. Get lost, maggots. My master will see that no harm comes my way. Stand, move along while you can still move at all. No frown, Elizabeth lays her hand on her weapon. I'm waiting your orders, Commander. Just say the word and we will settle this. My fists are itching to teach a lesson to that ruffian. What happened here? Oh, I just had a quarrel with these 2. You won't punish me for slaying these useless scumbags, will you? And lets out a tipsy chuckle. At her words, a murmur of indignation and astonishment ripples through the assembled crowd. Elizabeth growls furiously. You killed 2 men. There are witnesses. Do you even realize that such a crime is punishable by death? That rule was invented for you, underlings. It didn't apply to me. I mean more to the command than all you put together. Got it? Insult a dozen more of your throats and he won't bat an eye. But if there's a single thing on me, you'll regret it. If I'm guilty of something, my master will take me with him and punish me personally. Some ways lucky he won't be staring at us. Why did you kill those 2? I just didn't like them. The sight of that ugly mugs offended me. Kill it. I don't deny the right of any mortal to slay anyone whose mugs he found ugly. You do realize that you've broken the law. Now I have no choice but to order your arrest. Well, I might look at the law. The law? Aren't you the ultimate law here? You're in charge and no one else dares disobey you. With you. And if someone did dare, after all, you just point your finger at them and I'll rip their brazen tongues out. What are you doing here? I celebrate my reunion with my tribe, of course. You brought my kin to the surface. Doesn't this accomplishment want a celebration? Crusaders treat mongrels with caution because of mongrels like her. When you behave like a savage, you get viewed like a savage. One who deserves no place among civilized mortals. Ha! Of course you know all about being treated like a savage. You've been such a goody two-shoes to me so many years. They've forgiven you your color, your skin color, and your fangs, right? Mocking words, Ilva's features twisted in angry grimace. But that's not my way. I'm not going to go scrabbling on my belly for a bunch of uplanders begging for their approval. I'll grab every one of you by the throat and force you to respect me. So how much did you have to drink before you pulled out your weapon? Not much, just a couple of pints. Your crappy upland swill has no effect on me anyway. Ha, to the effect of please, she starts a drunken brawls here every night. Every time she gets wasted, she starts picking fights. I had a bad feeling this was going to happen. That someone was going to end up dead. Wait your respectful silence. Some of them glance anxiously in Wendelwog's direction. The huntress stands alone, her lips curl in an insolent smile. Let's say lawful. Well, yeah, things supposed to do good with her. I need a question on this one. Hold on. I need to check this out. What's the option here with Wendelwog? Let's see. Let's see now. Wendelwog. Well, I'm being lawful, so it'll be lawful. What fine method I can take some pain, but don't expect me to jump back into your bed after that. Well, bring it on. Come closer one by one. Just waiting for you to give the order. Caesar! Hey. Honestly, Wendelwog. You're probably the best fight I've got. But yeah, that's what you get. You get punished. I think we've done a personal quest though. No, I don't think... I might not finish a personal quest yet. Oh yeah? Oh, excellent. going to bring me prisoners to execute. Unfortunately, so far none of them know where to look for them. Right, so she has started the hunt. I don't know what these grey smoke clouds are for. It's not like I found many of them across the map. No, there's an obelisk. In fact, that's the only one I found on the map. Very perplexed what that one was supposed to mean. Oh, usually around here somewhere. Actually, usually hide out in the citadel. Still, if you're going to get drunken brawls like that all the time, then she'll get punished. And now we have a new goal to do. We should go to the dragon's graveyard. A man in the mirror. The Aeon is looking at you from the mirror. The only being in the entire universe who feels and shares your burden. He is ready to share you the memory held in common by all eons. Preserve carefully for all eternity. He is ready to listen to whatever you have to want to share. It's only here for you. I am talking to a mirror. Am I going mad? Let me speak to you. The Aeon nods you ever so slightly, encouraging you to begin your story again. You made were for profit, not truth. The mind that made decisions sought loopholes like the common rat searching for escape. The heart that perceived injustice was left silenced, blinded and deafened. The silent mortal consciousness inhabited interrupts its silence as a sign of indignation. But in fact the end is just passing through memories, all moments of your trials, every word and every thought, every judgment. It seems a being of the material plane, flaunting its capabilities and intellect, but not an Aeon. Your eyes are now sharp enough to see that Aeon is showing you. The place where something so unnatural happened, the very universe cried out in pain and fury. The order of things was violated, but irreversibly so. The Aeon is inexorably drawn there to correct everything. It is as clearly as if the map of the land had been put out before you. It is an abandoned hut deep within the territory corrupted by the wound. But what is really hidden there? Desolate hovel has been revealed. The Aeon in the mirror nods to you ever so slightly, encouraging you to begin. You know that it knows everything, and it does not need the mirror to perceive you. Sometimes it seems to know what you're going to say before you do. Order has been restored, those of disruption have been convicted. But is everything as it should be? There may be only one moment out of millions of years in which everything happened as it ought. Yet even this moment is a victory for the Aeon. Injustice multiply, the order of things is violated, and for now your abilities are only enough to heal small wounds. The Aeon in the mirror evaluates your actions, but does not condemn them, for it knows much still lies ahead. But are you going in the right direction? The judgments were lawful, and the voice that gave the verdict did not tremble. The mind that made the decisions was clear, the heart that perceived injustice did not falter. The southern mirror seems to expand infinitely, ready to encompass everything happening in the multiverse. At this moment, there, far beyond the dim lights of guilty souls scattered throughout the Galorian, shines the primary chaos of the Maelstrom, born in the first days of creation and abandoned by the gods. Crystalline forests fade into emptiness, endless deserts stretch into for miles, islands of tranquility ruled by exiles from the abyss, and petty gods adrift through the ever-changing chaos. Far from it in its depths, aeons shining steadily like guiding stars fight Praetorians, serpentine embodiments of chaos that reach out constantly towards the inhabited worlds, attracted by the chaos that lives within mortal souls. There are others, those who guide the souls in farmers' lands, unbendable steel giants in the service of the Axomites, and the Axomites themselves, who've taken outward forms and do not want to remember just that they were once aeons. In the labyrinth of the passage beneath Aslant and in other planes, hundreds of worlds, you feel a presence everywhere. You ask yourself the question, you suddenly have an answer. There is no advice, no learning here. Galorian is in agony. It needs an aeon that can sever it from the abyss. Like a healer severs a gangrenous limb to save a patient. Until then, the wound will continue to corrupt not just land, but also minds. To close it and restore the balance, this is what all aeons want. What you want. Cool. Okay. So we just picked up another quest. Investigate the distortion in the abandoned building. Okay, so doing this is a part of the Mythic quests. The Aeon's Mythic Quest series. Annoyingly, I picked a character when I went demon. I picked a character that was lawful evil, which is great. Except, oh wait, no, before I leave, rest first. It's not like I worry about much. I'm in my own.
I think I could do well in that.
To succeed, you need to develop at least a minimum level of trust. Keep your word. Is that something you're capable of? I doubt it.
Yeah. You're quite right about that. You, in the bounty hunting world, you are only as good as your word. If you cannot keep your word, then nobody will hire you. Let's see. I'll manage this from here in case the triggers are here. I can also send my armies around while even outside of that. Okay, got those 3 reading heroes. Wow, ends in 12 days. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff out of it. Moment 4 parade. Help from Queen Godfrey when he needs to get the diplomacy back. It's being used in relics. I get 12 Paladin champions. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're fully stocked on that one. Again, only a great outpost. Outpost. Most of these places I think are full. No garrison, but let's go in there. I want to click on the building, not you. There's still a lot of territory down here. What are you? The Kilophone dude is still here. Okay, so I can't go that way. What the? Dragon Boreal Ground. Oh, it's all the way over there. Why are you going? Okay, this will lead me to there then. Oh, I stopped before I get you. You're holding your ground. Actually, I sort of pull you back until I get the or that new demon army's coming. I need more men. Can I just get rid of you? I don't particularly want you. I don't want to lose the earth elementals. Be nice if we had some very low key armies, low key battles for him to fight, so we get a load of XP. But yeah, I think every garrison is done. Yeah. I think I'm done. I'll check. But mostly these guys are done, so I need to start upgrading. Yeah, because I'm in build mode and all. Nothing left, so I need to start upgrading places like I am doing currently into bigger facilities. I can put more stuff in. Now hopefully I've got the teleport magic available. Because with that teleporter, I can jump to the Gloomy Gorge, which saves me over a day of travelling. It's massively faster. Then we'll simply teleport. We'll do other bits as we run from place to place. I would love to take you out into battle with me. You know, become a demon, lose your foxtail. He's a good frontline fighter. Not bad. Good. Decent. I'm beginning to start getting my faves, my likes, guys I like. Now if I want to swap them out once I leave, it's going to be a bit of a pain to do it from long range. Unless I jump for a teleporter. 14 hours. Damn. I was hoping this. Yep. Continue to denounce this injustice. Oh yeah, where's that? Blackwater. This is the chorus. Dragon Burial Ground. I'm looking for a hut. Abandoned hut in the middle of nowhere. Why did you even have this down here? You can't go that far down. Winter Song, the Mad Elf. There's every sanctum. Ah, Desolate Hovel. Down here. So all of this will require me to, well, if we go by Winterstone, let's go past this army here. Which will be much easier when this army pokes out of the way. So for now, we'll head over here. Yep. Long way to go. It's a long way to Dragon. Keep it a long way to go. I have no need for you here, because quite frankly I don't need anyone. Go help and cook.
People who sit around hoping they'll be saved are pathetic fools. And when we should be off killing demons, instead we have to go and save their useless hides.
Me. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that's that item now. It can teleport me to Gloomy Gorge, which is right behind me. It's not helpful. Crusader 5, nope, over here 8. Doop doop doop. Go blow someone up. Every battle I win keeps my morale high. Ooh, Reavers. And a giant speeder. Yeah, it works. Yoom. Oh, my face! Oh, I'm dead. Blech. Watch out, you can control fire. And cultists and cultists. Well, he's quite dead. If I had like an extra 10 of those, it would be great. Completely and utterly useless. Mostly because I can't run right now, I think. Oh, the cultists. The giant spider can fire web if it wants. But I just gotta stand here with the other guys because they don't even move. Fire! Rangers! Marksman! And I was thinking like, you know what? I gotta start moving. I gotta start moving. And we close dead, won't hit. Fire. Okay. They deal, at the low end, they deal 4 massive amounts of damage. At the high end, it's like, actually at the high end, it's even bigger. I mean, when I get my army up to 100, those guys up to 100. There you go, treasure. The Crusaders' army descended upon the cultist squad at the moment they were performing the demonic ritual. The retreat, those horrendous mechanical spiders who sought out and killed the demon's enemies came to Glorian from the passage they had opened from the abyss. Fortunately, the ritual was interrupted at its climax. The soldiers found the magical relic that belonged to the cultist leaders. Stone of the Ghostly Pathways. A thief named Lafar was a true worshipper of Norgobur. For him, his craft was the most sacred of arts. Therefore, he never cut a pouch from a carefree passerby or purloined the shiny trinket that might lie in temptation's way. Lafar chose only impossible goals, and Norgobur helped him. When he finally came to believe that no treasure was worthy of him, Lafar decided to steal from his god. He did this not out of greed, but to prove his skill, and thus luck was on his side. Having snatched a relic called the Stone of Ghostly Pathways from the abode of Norgobur, Lafar absconded, with cloaks rustling and daggers flashing behind his back. No matter how far north the crafty thief went, his pursuers kept on his trail, and soon Lafar realized that he was doomed. He threw the stolen stone into a pile of rubble and accepted his fate with a happy smile. Norgobur's servants never found the stolen relic, which meant that Lafar's trick ultimately met with success. According to legend, after many centuries, the stone with ghostly pathways fell into the hands of a shaman who lived near there. His guiding spiritual instinct led him to acquire this unremarkable stone. Was it a spiritual instinct, however, or was it the spirit of Lafar, the thief who had stolen from his god, and who had finally decided to reveal where his forgotten relic had been hiding? End of the loop. On the plus side, when it comes to time for her to go these places, she can get there easy. Ooh, that's a red one. The fact that's not a thing makes me wonder if I can't actually get to it yet. If I can't, I can go back this way, I'll take out the demon army over here. Actually, no, I can't do that. Ooh, maybe I should go and give these marksmen over to, her. I mean, then she'd have a massive army of marksmen. But then they'll be able to split them back off again. I mean, according to the indicator thingy, she can win this, but not easily. Same for these. So it would be good if she could get an increase to her armies. And I'll get like double the headhunters. I don't want convicts, I don't want slingers. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me when this thing ticks over, so. Onwards. Fight. I look like ambush, but I found the buggers.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
So the enemy's here. I'm behind them. I think we're supposed to come from the way and get caught in an ambush.
Distract them from me. Time to share your treasures.
There's a bismuth, apparently.
I took a cave slug for a foe.
Where's the other guy? This cannot be the only guys fighting me.
Out of my sight.
I'm not gonna waste my magic, I'm just gonna...
So it comes to this.
Did I mess up again?
No, it's a pain in the butt.
Cover me, all right?
Nope, that was the only two. Okay. That apparently was the only two guys who decided to come out and fight the Lord Commander. The commander just went, well, two of us can handle it. You do realize they killed like 15 guys in a row, right? Two of us will handle it. Easy. Close that for now. We have stuff. Excellent. Everything's ready for the relic's augmentation. There we go. A problem with 9 lives. Awaken Chobo's icy blood, or awaken his roar, his voice. The Clerics can sense trace of Chobo's former might in his remains. They could awaken one of the aspects by power offering a prayer to the relic. Cold Bite, Short Spear. This +2 short spears will ward on the target on each hit. On every 5th hit, it automatically casts a Cold Ice Strike spell in the direction of the enemy as a 12th level wizard. Ouch. Bellowing Howl. When the wielder of this +2 speed short spear uses the Cleave or Vital Strike of Fate, the next attack against the affected creature deals additional 3d6 sonic damage. And you know what? Let's have his advice. A terrible growl of chill boar could knock down a galloping horseman or blow away a hut. Priests awaken the tumultuous spirit of the ancient Go Rock, giving the magical properties to its remains. Excellent. What's wrong with 9 lives? The quartermaster brought cats to Dresden so that they would keep the stores free safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat to sneak into the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are ready to start hunting cats, but the quartermasters are against it. And shoot back. Yeah. Ah, Basset. Energy point increased by 5. Get rid of the cats. I get leadership experience points, deducts logistic experience points. Leave the cats be and excise vigilance. We get logistic points, but we lose leadership points experience. I will ask the cult of Basset for help. Sosai, remembering the cult of Basset, poorly known in Avistan, sent a few letters to Oristion. Priestess of the goddess of cats are willing to identify the demons and remain to care for the cats. Their knowledge of divine rituals will prove useful to the crusaders. Always a good idea. If you've got access to a sacred order that literally deals with cats, use them. Can do work on a thing and be augmented, 5 days to resolve. Right, this would be development? Nope. Economy. Help from Queen. That's good for economy. This takes only 7 days. Well, net me 12 paladins for 30 champions. Relics come sit aside for a bit. 2 more days for that. Yeah. Alright, campaign. Marksman, plus 23 a week. Ooh, het bandits. Banditos. Conscripts, don't care about. Spearmen, me. Why do we have church guards? I don't think I've even built the thing to make church guards. Champion. Marksman. Wolf Riders will set off on the next train. I'll hire all of those guys. I get free search. Paladins. Wow, these guys hit hard. Oof. Okay. The only one you don't have are bandits. Pick up. You know, let's pick up your consignment troops. I got 100 of these guys. You know, that's 100 of these guys. So that's 1,500 a hit. So they're pretty good. You don't have bandits. See, your bandits do 24, they do 29. So essentially do the same as these guys. Just slightly more of you. You can't move. You can move a little bit. Right, wow, that's it. I have no enough money for that, but I got a week to recruit them. They sound sturdy. Shoo-ba-doo-doo. Shoo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Beep-boop-boom. La 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 la. Ooh, that could be bad. Bad call. Says it's red. Big fella. They can do a lot more damage. Shouldn't really be here, to be very honest. Ow! Double ouch. I'm doing a massive hit on that one. Oh, this guy is nasty. Can anyone back out of this place? Should be just for the fight. Oh, come on, seriously? Okay, that's literally 5 minutes going to this game, 5 minutes for that. Okay, the autosave for that did not trigger until after the thing. Unfortunate. Thankfully, it triggers before I left there. So we can go all this way. Select. I came here. Crusaders, this bit. Okay. Oh my goodness, voice. There you go. First blood. Ooh, that's different. It was cats before. One of the officers has been bringing recruits to the prison so they could fight weakened captives and kill them. He wanted to prepare the newcomers for the first battle, but unfortunately during one of the training sessions, one of the soldiers got killed and everything came to light. Creating military experience, forbid touching prisoners. Okay, that's another one. Evil choice adds 300 military experience points. Sure, use prisoners. Because of these particular practice battles, soldiers who go into their first battle are ready to take someone's life. This experience, paid for with the blood of others, will save the lives of recruits. I'm evil. Let's see how to do that. By the time I get here. Well, I do want to hire the headhunters because that's a thing. high as you can. Now you're heading north this way. No one joined in. He's now green, that means she's pushed. She's pushed the points high enough for that. I already think it was there, so if I take out this demon army here, that'll give me a bigger roll for other places. She's gonna crush this one. So yeah. If he gets an even bigger if he'll hold an even bigger army, I'll put more men in it. Obliteration in one shot. Still, I thought I had between cats, now I didn't. Yay! All howling colours were less as units, but as units of deadly monsters skilled in battle. In the bitter combat that followed, crusaders discovered how dangerous the enemy can be. Now holed up in the soldiers' tents at night. They all talk one thing: what new tricks to deploy in order to destroy really powerful demons? I'd say that, but I kind of went and blitzed them in one hit. Yeah, don't fight a dragon that's like 800 years old. The thing will blitz you. Will obliterate you in one hit. Skeleton wears the elven armor. Someone unfolds his arms over his chest and places a sword into his hands. Here you are. I've already explored some of the surrounding area and discovered a number of... But then I doubt you'd be interested. Here's my suggestion. You go first and slay the monsters that might be looking ahead, and I'll follow closely behind, and carefully examining everything. Agreed? Oh yes, I found a halberd of a symbol of Aspis, as well as a number of skeletons wearing human and elven armor. These weren't just any mere marauders, they were richly dressed warriors. I think about it. Why would anyone but dragons be found in a dragon burial ground? This would only happen if these people also participated in the battle, under the command of their dragon leaders. Seems to steal all the cave full of bones. Covered in bite marks, the skulls bearing characteristic signs of damage caused by dragon killers. All of this points to a violent death, and if we consider those bones are located, oh no, this is not a mere burial ground. I think we should descend even deeper into the cave and discover further evidence of an ancient battle that took place here. The history of dragons is so deeply rooted in the past, any evidence we uncover is a wondrous gift. But what concerns me is not the past, but its future. Dragons fought and fell here in a terrible bloody battle. But why? For what? Perhaps by knowing why they fought, we can finally put an end to all such conflicts between dragons and once for all. Alright, then I'll go take a look. Do we actually trust him? No, not really. Also, I'm fatigued.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Thank you.
Watch out for trouble.
Yes.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
But my words are my actions. But full of spiders stuff there. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
Tear your throat out.
Oh. Haste.
I'll rip you apart!
Oh, missed. I got a funny feeling these guys are going to be annoying.
Retreat is not an option.
Not a critical hit though.
The light, take you!
Cause fear.
Cover me, all right?
And go for me. Oh, could you be a dear and get rid of this? Thanks. Well, concealment ain't gonna work against a person who can stealth kill. Right.
Kneel before me.
And poke.
No glory without risk!
And so you can't hide. No, we got good fortune, poison fortune, so it's fine. Wow, the reflex saved.
Stabby or zappy? Why not both?
Check out what weapons we've got. Bane! I don't trust him.
They'll beg me to stop.
Concealment's an annoying
I will
thing.
see to your demise. This one's mine.
Wow, concealment helped with all that.
Guide my blade!
I don't know how we got set up, but it helped with the other one. Mobility DC 20.
Keep your calm.
How big is the map? Fairly big one. Let's check out this DC 20.
There are many roads to success.
This is my kind of work.
And easy.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Might be cheese. Blow draw this dragon skull's fractured, as if destroyed by a powerful blow. Well, something hit that thing hard.
I will guide.
So we got Athletics 24.
The fatigue befalls even the best.
Oh, we failed. Wow. Okay. Who has the best athletics in the group? Oh, 0. Minus 2. 0. Plus 3. Plus 9. Crumbs, she's... Yeah, that guy. The, BC has the best athletics. Let's not bother that one. Oh, just destroyed by a powerful blow.
Focus on the goal.
That's an orc. Double orc axe. If I had, what's his name here? My Sicorian. We could probably pull that one off. More speeders.
They will break against our resolve.
Distract them from me.
Ow. Ow. What are the immune to poison?
Kill is for you.
He's immune to poison, so it's completely useless.
I'll just have to resort to brute force. Press the attack.
Nice hits. Good hits.
Alright, take you! Time to share your treasures.
I gotta remember to go through his inventory and actually change his weapon.
I'll rip you apart.
Ah, that is an annoying ability.
Precision and grace.
Thanks, Coding Rain. No, push my leg. 8-3 done. Some meteor dust. Alright, so far we found speeders. And the one path I wanted to go explore I couldn't do because I can't get the rock down. Unless I...
You'll make a fine trophy.
Well, a lot of them almost fun there. Of course you can't set on fire. Ouch! Oh, nobody actually did anything damage.
No glory without risk!
Ow.
No match for me.
Protection.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay. Probably got a good reflex save. One dead. Close fear.
Cover me, alright?
You know you can lay on hand yourself.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's see. You know what? Let's just use a big restoration on her.
Quadritio Purinos.
Oh dear.
Kneel before me.
What was that little guys like stacked to each other? Let's add a person to the party. Actually, what? Now we can't change it in combat, but Shiny dagger. It's probably better than that one, but that's about it.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Can't you just die already?
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Got a lot of poison on us.
Into the fray! I'm done with you!
Let's see, do I have delayed poison? There we go.
I'll rip you apart!
Oh, I wonder if some more hits would be nice.
This one's mine! So it comes to this!
Nice. Dum 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 dum.
Distract them from me.
Hey, I got with a big cluster here, so I'm pushing out with them.
No glory without risk!
I can't get to them.
The light, take you!
I'll have to move, Bishop.
I'll make short work of this.
No match for me.
Press the attack.
Wow, now that one's held. Nice.
Go! Time to share your treasures! Did you know I had it in me?
Now we can get around to it.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Out of my sight.
The other one's blocking its moon path because giant creatures have blocked the path. Well, it's fine, it's only taking so long because the glitch is capacity stealth.
Retreat is not an option.
There you go. My claw marks. I like that. This is some that can just like stay set there. This means that the only path forward, other than the loot in here,
Pretty good, aren't I?
is to knock down the thingy.
Watch out for trouble.
And hope this one gets a
I must rest to fight another day.
13 or 5-7.
I welcome your company.
Oh, I got constitution damage. Nope,
Don't
no,
even try to gloat.
I don't have to. You will not go fail. Pass it.
I must accept my failure.
There we go. Yay. Now we can rest. Why are we resting here? Ooh, DC 30. We must be right in the abyss for this one. Is an abomination, but still is giving birth to new things, plants, creatures, and natural phenomena. Life unfettered, strange and incomprehensible to us, but utterly unique, alien both to Galorian and the abyss. I find the notion fascinating. Still not getting beat on our Hey, it passed. Plus 20. There we go, we're good
Your
now.
orders, Commander.
I like his settle up ability because that gives him a really good option in combat. Hello? Oh god, no, not no athletics thing. We'll search in the other way in case we get level up. I mean, we still need a lot of points, but
Keep your calm.
okay. More loot. I feel a bit we really want. A ring.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Really? You guys?
Cover me, all right?
Into the fray!
Ow. Ow.
They'll beg me to stop.
Oh, my poor face. Oh, I don't work on you. On the other hand, I do have group moderate wound heals, which is a fantastic way of inflicting damage while actually healing myself at the same time. Wow, I fight 3 of those now. He went split.
Kneel before me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Huh?
Yeah, we got past these guys a while ago. Okay, so that was a nice little ambush. We're not leveling up on that, however, because we need 445,000, we are at 425,000. A bit of a points requirement still. We really need like an opponent who drops like 10k
Fighting
in
for a
damage.
righteous cause is certainly different
10K
from a
in,
simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
Alright, if that's there.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
They want us, they're gonna have to come through the blades.
No match for me.
Yep, take some damage. Just to run through here, you take damage.
I'll rip you apart!
I need like anti-concealant.
I'll need to review this spell.
Oh, that one's reflex. Reflex on that one. Two dead. Oh, sense vitals. I think it lets me go after stealth. Sheila just sees them.
Glory without risk!
Here you go.
They'll beg me to stop.
I don't think he can kill, but I'm gonna get some. Can you
Listening
just
already.
throw communal poison, please?
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah. All person. Yeah, I remembered.
There are many roads to success.
Right, that might be the way to press forward into the main cave here. The main target. So, as a rule of thumb, we have to go over here and see if we can knock this place down. The only guy who can actually do it. At least only at 19, rather than the last one which was young.
That posed a little challenge.
How on earth did I do that?
I will guide.
Then we find the Uber Spite.
Focus on
Well,
the
pal. A spider worth 20,000 XP. Or I find the really important thing, my accent. Quickly and greedily looks around the cave. He then touches the walls with hands tremble. Oh, this must be the Sanctum of Sanctorum. Perhaps whoever is hidden behind these doors provoked such violent conflict? Or will we find the tomb of forgotten draconic chiefs instead? I must solve this mystery. Would you look at this? This ancient draconic runes, even I can only guess their meaning. Simply astonishing. How many centuries old is this place? And do you see this image? This is Apsu, spreading his wings over a clutch of glowing dragon eggs. His spouse is supposed to be depicted right here next to him, but the image has been defaced. It's just blasphemy. Lamphimus studies the door for a few moments. Such cunning magic. I've never faced something like this before. I'm afraid it will take me some time to unlock this door. Days, perhaps weeks. I'm sure your duty calls you, so I dare not delay you any further. Please accept my sincerest gratitude, along with this modest reward. Of course, I'll let you know as soon as I find out how to open the door. It's locked. I wouldn't be here without your help, and I promise I will enter the chamber together. Yeah, I can break this easy. Perhaps I could help. Understanding the significance of the signs and symbols etched deep into the rock proves to be a challenge, but your keen mind is able to grasp the elusive glimpse of meaning. Child, future, world. This is ancient magic. You cannot conquer with brute force. It will require many days of thoughtful study and examination. It is tedious work, Commander, and do not trouble yourself. There is something about a child and about the future of dragons. How very interesting. Perhaps this is a metaphor, or maybe there is something immensely precious, the dragons hidden behind the door. Something that is vitally important to their future, and the future of the entire world. We stand on the brink of a great discovery. Took the words right out of my mouth, Chief. Well, you old crook, where did you wish to retort? So you distrust me, what a pity. Believe me, if I had a habit of swindling people, I'd be Laphmus the court archaeologist by now, or something like that. Instead, just the antiquarian. It'll take me all my concentration on this door, and I work better when I'm alone. No, wait. Don't do that. We have no idea how the spell works. Well, opening the door by force causes everything inside to be destroyed. No, it's too late to race for tide. Is that a bell? It might alert someone if we try to break the door on the door. Someone we don't want warned of our presence. I don't believe you. Dusk of Dragons. I don't believe you at all. Okay, that was something else. That chamber up there. The important one was this chamber down here. That's a lot. There you go. Let's see. Citrine, Talon, Fire Brandy, a smoke pipe. Trinket, potion, rapier, air shield, longsword, quarterstaff, metal breastplate. I mean, really nice. I mean, massive long spear.
Watch out for trouble.
Yeah, wonder why you got off.
To defeat an enemy, you must either break their body or crush their spirit. You must decide which is weaker.
Yeah, usually the bodies.
The waiting's never fun.
Spirits take a lot of work. Centuries. Runes all brand new as if so put there, yes, recently.
Keep your calm.
Does anyone else not trust him? Because I don't trust him. Great skeletal jars there.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Not really. The free-call dead skeleton guard.
I will see to your demise.
Yeah, a few more guys by there though.
Press the attack!
See, he can get that easy enough. Let's see. Heal, kill, wound, less wounds. Mostly it does damage to them.
The light take you!
Distract them from me.
I'll rip you apart!
Nice hit.
made your choice.
Crush him.
It's not an option.
Precision.
Almost. I didn't know. Right. And dinosaur bones. A handy reagent. So we can't do anything else here for a while. There's a weapon. A lot of those in this map. It might be a case of coming back in like a day or a couple of days. Which is doable.
I'm up for an adventure.
Well, looks like we can't do anything until we figure out how to open the door. Which is unfortunately something we do not know. The way is shut. It was made by the dead. The dead keep it. The way is shut. Yeah, we need an animal mouse for everybody. Right in the battle. No, can't do anything in this sector for now. The quest line is not yet there. We've done a bit of it, but not a lot of it. Okay, granted, we did gain quite a bit of experience. You know, I'm going to end up selling half my... There's a gang there. Oh wow, I didn't have... This was the closest room. Path where I wanted. I'm not sure where that demon gang's going, but it's gonna get crushed. Speaking of crushing people. Well, there's a little force squad coming up. Now, so the gangs are there. Now, if I sit there and take it, I can net her some XP. Save before I move. Whatever that other path leads to is not something the army's bothered in going down. Dum, 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 da, dum. Let's see. They must have a lot of HP if they can't kill them. 200. Oh, that's why they can't kill them. They max out less. They're too low. Not worth about them. We do have people who are incredibly good at throwing punches. Attack formation! Why? Oh, ow, my face. Yeah, did a lot of damage, but our med camp is way, permanent size is way too big for that to be an issue. We just get everyone we lost back. I should get 8,000, so yay. Best part is when that other demon army gets there, we'll get the XP off them. But plus fact, we got a treasure. Deadly toll. Cool. Isn't that a bad weapon? I bet better. Right, there's lots of yellows down here. Again, she could do with a boost to her army. Light cavalry, and you guys are sorcerers. Not as I am rich. Yes. About soup. Got 6, 8 will do. Right, I'll favor all of those. Now, what do they actually do? Take something with magic missile. Power default plus unit numbers. Okay, so that's actually pretty decent, to be honest. 34 of them can do. That's 34 d4s. So if you have one, you'll get damage rating of 34 with power. With the power added on. No, they don't. They got power 20, so that's 20. So that would be over 100. At max, that's a lot. You can always put these guys. Oh well. They came from nowhere of this end. We evaded. Ooh, there are 3 armies coming. They're toast. That is doornails. Mostly because you just ran down the path that this lot was walked off. And now I don't have to worry about walking all the way to them. Instead of stood around like, ah! No. I want the XP. I want to make this stronger. Preferably put another level of host on her. Split. Yeah, it's only 1,000. Me. See, if I can just put enough manpower in each stack, I could literally make a bulwark which would stop any demon armies from being able to get up there. I'm not sending them down that way, they'll get killed. Get you finish this job now. Monthly record points. And you get 3k. That's fine. I believe there's a squadron coming in this direction, so. Doop de doop de doop de doop de doop. Hi. Save it. Oh, not a pursue. I'll go say let them flee. Whoops. Same way I to do any fighting. You know, it doesn't help that one shot from these guys, apart from the guys in the back, kills everyone. That was 1.7k. These are the lowest ending tier guys. These are the ones with the more power. If we get like 25 more bandits, it'd be great. Actually, I want 75 bandits, because then I can get everything's over 1,000 points. That's a big loop. So, okay, that's all the demon armies dealt with. Break for coffee. Well, the enemy sent an army. They got obliterated. Excellent. At least 3. So can be upgraded to a bastion level. So he's so rounds, ones to squares. Suppose if I put a thing here, they can go whoop, this way. Yeah, because that's another point that can go all the way through here. Same time, this one does the same job. And at least I think so. Upgrade! Yeah! It's bigger, stronger. Guns and stable, archery range. I gotta build the. Yeah, I can build actually. Ooh, that's new. Teleportation being excellent. We got a nice chunk of stuff being built, and the grey road. Excellent. It'll take a while for it to be finished, but this does now give me the option of teleporting to there. You don't know, do the Temple of Good Hunt so the guy doesn't get killed. There's the ivory thing. That's there. But to get that, I need to go past those demon armies. Which is fine. Let's have to go kill that one. Let's see. Rank up. Strengthening diplomatic connections. Good. We've got logistics available. Oh yeah, well, I thought we had this set off. Right, so rank up won't be available now. Enough resources. Yeah, 500 minerals, we'd have it. We got 71 a day, so we could technically just wait a few days. Logistics is at level 5, level 4, going up. Diplomacy is at 5, military needs to hit higher. You should boost his own thing. I did just buy a load. You know what, I'm gonna let some cash build in for that one. So, yeah, looking at the map, we own a good chunk of the territory. That's probably why that's level 10. A level 8 location, because it's all of this. There's another fortress nearby, it controls this whole region. Same for this one. That one was not so scary. The more of these territories we take, the better. And when we own all the territories, we've pretty much conquered the whole world wound. At least getting these upgraded is a lot easier. Because we are rolling. Actually, Gloomy Gorge. Do we have a sanctuary here? The teleport warehouse. Arsenal, local garrison barracks. So this will just putting on before. I hope we like your holy thing cleansing. Huh. We'll decide on that one later. Let's see, Grimwood. I don't know if we've been there already. Blackwater. Never been there. I don't think you need such a person for it either. Call the riddle, can't do anything with it yet. Ravage the Longhouse, the Heart of Mystery, which is behind this thing. That's not Hovel as part of my Aeon quest line. But you know what? It is time to end the stream. So when we come back, we will head most likely for this hovel. Down here, so it's a long trip. Alright now. Can't enter the location, unfortunately. Oh, we're resting here. Quests here, quests here. Good thing is, this now will soon be a way for them to run. And they'll clear the path for us, and then we can get to the desolated house. I think. Anyway, that's all for next time. So until then, folks, until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.